Okay, thank you for clicking on the video. It's Ellis again with Hard But Fair. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change a tire properly. As you can see right here, this tire is already flat. So first we're going to go over a couple of things you're going to need. You probably will have your regular jack that come with your car. Okay, I got a more sophisticated jack. If you got one of them, you're cooking. But most of us probably going to have this. But the main thing I want you to know about your jack is you just got to make sure that you put the jack on the frame of your car and not on like your bumper or something that's loose like this, because it's not going to be sturdy enough to support the weight of your car. So when you're putting your jack on, make sure that you put your jack on the frame of your car. Please don't forget to set your emergency brake. All right, so now the first thing we want to do is, before you jack the car up, I want you to loosen the bolts. Now, the primary rule into loosen bolts is lefty loosey, righty tighty. So if you're looking at your car, you're on the passenger side of the car, then you're going to be turning towards the rear of the car to loosen the bolt. If you're on the driver's side of your car, you're going to be turning towards the engine or towards the front of your car in order to loosen your bolt. Just think about lefty loosey, righty tighty. All right, we're ready to take the lugs off. As you can see here, I got two different lug wrenches right here, and I'm gonna show you why in a minute. I got this shorter one here because sometimes when you have this shorter one, it's harder to take the lugs off. I'm gonna show you how to do that as well. If you got one of these longer ones, it's gonna be easier. So let's get to it. All right, so mine is a 21. So put that on here. And as you can see, it's so short to where it's difficult. It's very difficult to loosen. So if you're having problems taking your lug nuts off, what you need to do is you need to extend your wrench. Okay? See, if I extend this wrench like so, see the setup? If I extend that wrench like so, it's very easy now. Watch this. See how easy that was once I extended it? So if you're having problems loosening your lug nuts off, then you want to extend your wrench with a piece of pipe or anything that you can extend it with. All right, now that that's being said, I'm gonna go ahead and loosen these bolts.
Yeah, Hard But Fair, Jacksonville, Florida. If you need a ride, come take a ride. Hard But Fair. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ride away, Hard But Fair, gonna make your day. Buy car,
Okay, I got the lug nuts loose. You do not want to take them off. You just want to give them one little small turn so they'll be loose. Do not take them all the way off. And the reason why we loosen them while the car is still on the ground, because some cars, once you jack them up, the wheel will turn. So if you jack the car up, then try to loosen your nuts, sometimes the whole wheel will turn. So we want to loosen our nuts while the car is on the ground, then we're going to jack it up. And remember, make sure you put your car jack on the frame of your car, okay? I got the big jack, so now I'm gonna go ahead and jack it up.
It goes round, everybody smiling when they see that sign. Hard But Fair, got a deal that's fine. Ride away, Hard But Fair, gonna make your day. Buy a car, rent a car, lease, 1-2 will take you far. Ride away, Hard But Fair, do it every day. Good people, good deals, for good tires and a steering wheel. Need a rental for a
Okay, now, once the car is totally off the ground, now you can go ahead and take your lug nuts all the way off. Do that now. I actually got this. I already know a lot of us not gonna have one of these. If you do got one, you cooking. If you don't, hey, you just gotta left it loose and this thing's all the way off.
From Monday morning to Friday night, Hard But Fair keeps your future bright. One love, one road, keep moving towards your goals. Every mile, every year, we're doing business Hard But Fair. Jacksonville, stand up, put your hands in the sky if you're looking for.
Now that you got your lug nuts off, it's time to go ahead and take the tire off. Now, it depending on how long your tire been on or how old your car is, sometimes this can be difficult to do. So if you feel like the tire is kind of stuck to the car, then I want you to kick it this side, kick it on that side. Or you can go up and down. Just make sure you make like a cross pressure on it, right? So I'm gonna show you how. Like you kick the bottom. Well, that one came loose, right? But so if you're having problems getting your tire off, I want you to kick it on all four corners. Kick it at the top, kick it at the bottom, kick it to the right, kick it to the left until it loosened up, okay? Okay, after you get your old tire off, now it's time to put the new tire on or your spare, whatever you're putting on. All right, so we're gonna put it on in reverse in the way that we took it off. First, obviously, of course, you want to get the tire on.
Harbor Fair, pull up to the lot, we got deals everywhere. Harbor Fair, Harbor Fair, got you riding home clean with the wind in your hair. Harbor Fair, Harbor Fair, truck, coupe, SUV, pick any pair. Harbor Fair, Harbor Fair, we selling cars. Harbor Fair, I rode in looking rough, old car on its last leg, check engine light brighter than a counterfeit cake. Salesman laughed, said, brother, come here, we do business one way. Harbor Fair, got a truck.
All right, and once you got your tire on there, next you want to just hand tighten your lug nuts on there first. And of course, if you can't hand tighten them, you can use a tool too, whatever you got to do, but just get them all on there first. The goal is just to get them all on. Okay, so now once I done hand tighten my lug nuts on, then I want to tighten them down. Now, when you tighten them down, you don't want to tighten them down like 1, 2, 3 in sequence like that. When you go to tighten them down, when you tighten one, say I'm gonna tighten this one, I wanna either tighten that one or this one next. Never go one next to the other. You want to jump around. Reason being, you want to make sure that the tire is on there square. If I go 1, 2, 3, sometimes there's a small chance that my tire won't go on square. So I'm gonna go here, maybe make an X, go there, maybe come here, and kind of jump around, okay? Like this. If I tighten this one, then I'm gonna go down here and maybe tighten this one. Then I jump over here, tighten this one. See? Just never tighten two next to each other. That's all. Just try not to tighten two next to each other. Once you get them tightened down, now they're not all the way tightened down. I just tighten them enough so that I know my tire is square. Now I'm gonna let the car down and then I'm gonna lock them in, okay? Now I'm going ahead and let the car down. Like such. Okay, now I'm not done yet. Now I'm gonna come back and I gotta make sure they all tighten down. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. If you're on the passenger side of your car, to tighten it up, you're gonna go towards the engine. You're gonna go towards the front. If you're on the driver's side of your car, you're gonna go towards the rear of the car, the trunk, to tighten them up, okay? So I'm on the passenger side here, so I'm gonna be turning towards my engine, towards the front of the car. So I wanna go around and make sure all of them are tightened down. See? See, even though I tighten them down, you see how loose that is? See, that's why we always got to put the weight on the car before we tighten them all the way down, okay? So I'll jump around like I did such. I'm still gonna jump around. I'm not gonna tighten down two next to each other. Come here. See how loose that is? Even though I tightened it down, see that? Y'all saw me tighten that down with the wrench. Look how loose that is. Exactly.
Harbor Fair got a deal that's fine. Right away, right away. Harbor Fair gonna make your day. Buy a car, rent a car, lease 1, 2 will take you far. Right away, right away. Harbor Fair, do it every day. Good people, good deals for good tires and a steering wheel. Need a rental for a trip? We got you covered. Need a lease for business? We got another. Need to own your ride? Come and talk with the team. We'll help you find a vehicle fit for your dream.
Okay, as you can see, those nuts looked like they was really loose when I tightened them down once I put the weight on it. You cannot tighten it down in the air. You just squaring it up in the air. Once you put the tire back down on the ground, that's when you're gonna lock your nuts in. Trust me, you always have to lock them in with the weight on the car. All right, now this is Ellis with Harbor Fair Auto. I hope you liked the video. If you made it this far, please consider to subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of helpful information dealing with cars, with buying them, selling them at the auction, fixing them. So if you like anything about cars, subscribe to Harbor Fair channel. Thank you.
Family van, let's roll neck.